got back onto planting up the containers and the hanging baskets. I'm just preparing the compost here now. This is a clover multi-purpose with added blood fish and bone, and I've put a drop into the trough here, and all those things there is just water retraining crystals which will help to maintain the moisture levels should we get a hot summer. Now the begonias are in the basket in the trough on there. Not sure what colours we got yet, so I need to really sort them out. And I've got 6 containers altogether, 4 baskets and 2 troughs, and there'll be 4 plants going in each. So that's the first one potted up. This variety is called Rose, which hopefully if it comes out like a picture it'll be really nice. What's left now is to put it onto the wall. Now that the baskets are all planted, it's time to start looking at the tomatoes. Originally I was only going to be doing outdoor ones, and these are the Crimson Crush variety, which will be going in this bed right here. But I've also picked up a few other varieties along the way from other plot holders, and I'll be putting 2 or 3 of those in the greenhouse as well, with the cucumbers and peppers. Well, we did manage to get the bed planted out. On the ends here we got 4 Crimson Crush, 4 that side and 4 down the middle, with a total of 12. In between those I've got 6 Dahlias, and dotted around, total about 8 in all, is Cosmos plants. It was a bit intermittent yesterday because the weather, it was uncomfortable out in the sun planting out, and the plants was really wilting. So I did it in about 4 goes. What did happen after the end of the day, as the sun went down, I spent about an hour and a half watering because the beds had started to crack. It was that dry, and believe it or not, overnight we've had a really good downpour of rain, but too much water won't hurt them. I'm about to start on potting the peppers up now. This is just a normal clover multi-purpose mix with about 50% perlite and a bit of bloodfish and bone added. These are the peppers. I've got a variety, different number, and I'll be putting them into these pots. These are just standard florist buckets I get from the local supermarket. What I've done, I've cut the bottom out like that, so that'll be sunk into the greenhouse border, and that'll be, the roots are allowed to grow out, but just to get it going I'll be popping it into a solid bottom and I'll be planting into this. Ready to start potting on the cucumbers now into the big pots. Well, using the green potting tray to pot on the peppers. I was only getting 2 pots out of it and I was having to reload it, so I thought I'd make use of this large wheelbarrow skip to mix the compost. I'm going to try and attempt to plant out the sweet corn now, see if I can beat the weather because there's a big black cloud come over the top. This variety is called Incredible. It's the first time I've ever grown it. I'm using the planting board. I'll be using 6 in the line and hopefully 6 rows if I've got enough plants in stock. These are all grown in root trainers, 5 cells per book. So I'll come back to you when I've finished. Well, we finally got them in and we even beat the rain. How about that? There's 36 sweet corn in 6 by 6, and what I did a little bit of mycorrhizal to the roots as I was putting them into the soil. They do look a little bit pale at the moment, but I'm sure they'll green up within the next few days, especially we have this threatened rain that's coming. Just one thing, the planting board, that helped tremendously. It speeded the process up, just adding the markers along each row, plant, move the board, plant, and it was done in no time, so that was a real bonus. Anyway, tomorrow hopefully I'm going to be getting the cucumbers in the pots ready for the greenhouse. A bit of a change of plan today. Originally I was going to be potting up the cucumbers, but the weather's took a bit of a turn and it's gone rather cold, so rather risk bringing them out here and getting the cold in them, I thought I'd make use of the time. You may recall I planted up the hanging baskets not long ago. Well, I saved the old compost, I've stored it in a bucket. What I plan to do now is run it through the rotary sieve and then use that compost to top up the carrot boxes, because I still haven't sown the carrots yet. The stuff that doesn't make it through the sieve for the carrot box you can still keep, because it's very fibrous. It'd be ideal for potting on compost for containers and baskets and that sort of thing. I'm approximately 1/3 of the way through sifting the compost that I need to do, and already I've topped these 2 carrot boxes up, so they'll be ready for sowing more or less straight away. I'll probably end up filling this one as well once I've cleared that a little bit out. Normally I'll core the holes out and sow the carrots in, but I think on this occasion, because the compost is so fine, I'll just be sowing in little depressions. That's the 3rd carrot box prepared now, and that soil is probably about 4 to 6 inches deep. It's really soft, so the carrot should get off to a fine start in there. Now all I hope is that I can find some carrot seed. It's the first box dibbed out. I've managed to get 126 holes in there. That's 9 14s, I think that's right. They're a bit close together, but since this is the first box I've got other than the little one in the greenhouse, I'll be pulling these carrots a little bit early, so the spacing doesn't really matter. I'll probably space them a little bit farther apart than the other 3 boxes. So that's the box there, topped up nicely, give it to water. And this morning I've also done another one there. Well, now that the carrots are sorted, I can crack on and look at the greenhouse. I need to clear that out a little bit, and also cut some of the foliage away from around the outside because they're blocking a bit of light. After that we can start getting the cucumbers potted up. So until next time, see you later, bye for now.